Today we live in a world of information overload. There's more information available than ever before in the history of mankind. And all that information can be accessed with devices small enough to fit our pockets. But there's three problems, which a sudden amount of noise around. First of all, how do you get people to notice you? How do you get attention from the right people? People who buy your ideas, buy your products or buy your services. Secondly, how do you engage those people to build an emotional connection with you? What makes them care about your solution that you offer? Thirdly, how do you get those people to take action, such as buying into your idea, service or product? There's a simple 3-step solution for this and I will cover it on this video. If you're interested in this topic, then hit the subscribe button. In this video, I'm going to be talking about how to get people to take action with your words. So writing copy that converts. So copywriting. It's definitely a skill of its own. And I actually remember that years ago I used to have this image that these are just some people who write extremely well, so they are kind of born as copywriters. But during the years I have learned that that is not true. It's definitely a skill you can learn, and it's not really writing. It's not writing. It's more like assembling words. So Eugene Schwartz, who was this copywriting god, had this saying that no sentence can be effective if it contains facts alone. It must also contain emotion, image, logic, and promise. And that is well said. But what is copywriting and why does it matter? Why should we care about copywriting? So it's the process of writing persuasive marketing material. So it's rearranging words to sell better. And it doesn't specifically mean that you are actually selling something like selling a physical product or something. It could also mean that you are selling the idea, you are selling a vision of something. So it's not only used in trading, so nothing like that, not at all. So it's to motivate person to take some sort of action. So make a purchase, click on a link, donate to a cause, register for a webinar, schedule an appointment, or maybe even just read the rest of your email. In normal, everyday discussions, it's basically just convincing other people about your idea, whatever it is. So where to use copywriting? Product listings like on Amazon, product inserts like flyers, brochures, packaging, emails, videos, ads, marketing, websites, and discussions with your team, business partners, investors, and so on. And I'm sure you have heard about the elevator pitch, so that you had 30 seconds or less to explain what is your business about. Why should anyone care about your business? Why should people invest into your business? And basically it's good to have this also for your brand. So what is your brand about? Why should anyone care about your brand? So you should definitely use copywriting in everything. Whenever you need to persuade someone about something, then use copywriting. So okay, now we have established that copywriting is something that we should use. But next question is how? As I said before, copy is not written, it's assembled. And it's all about them. It's all about other people. It's all about the customers. It's not about you. It's not about your product. So assume people do not care. They are too busy living their lives to listen to you. So first thing is to grab their attention with something that is of interest for them. Second thing is to present something of value. Third thing is to get them to take action. So what is the action that you want people to take? And here's the goldfish. Why do I have an image of a goldfish here? It's a perfect example about our attention span nowadays. Today we live in this society of information overload. We do not have any kind of scarcity about knowledge or information. Quite the opposite. So we are filled with information. You can go to the internet and find information about anything pretty much. Nowadays even videos about everything on YouTube. So as a result, our average attention span nowadays is lower than ever. So here's one statistics that on 2000 it was like 12 seconds, and 13 years later 8 seconds. And it leaves the question to think that, okay, what is it nowadays? And you might disagree with these statistics, and that's fine, you can agree or disagree. But point is that we are easily distracted by notifications and social media and whatnot. So as a result, it is harder than ever to get people's attention. Polarization, that's why we see so much polarization, because it's so easy to understand like different opposites, and it's so easy to get attention from people when you say strong statements about, well, basically against something. Let's not get into politics, but I mean, that is what I see here in the US, like the different parties. There's just two parties who are basically both demonizing each other. So that's polarization, and that's why people do it, because it just gets so much attention. So here's one example of a structure that can be used on when it comes to copywriting. And this is not applicable to everything. For example, if we are talking about Amazon product listings, then they have their very own, very specific way how to write the whole listing. So this is not something that you can apply to every single thing. So please keep that in mind. First thing is the hook. So hook means that we target the right people. We don't want the attention from everyone. We just want the attention from the right people. Second one is story. So we provide value or some kind of good story to get people, emotionally connected with whatever it is that we are talking about. Third thing is the offer. So we show them what we are actually offering. What do we want people to do? Here we have a hook. And it's about identifying pattern interrupt. For example, on Facebook, people are in the middle of doing something else. So on Facebook, you need to do this pattern interrupt. So you see something that you're not expecting, and as a result, it grabs your attention. Key thing here is that we want to get attention from only the target audience, especially if we are doing paid advertising, because it's going to be really costly if we get the attention from wrong people. And the same applies to Amazon product listings. We do not want everyone on our product listings. We want only the people who are highly likely to buy, because if we get people who are not going to buy to our product listing on Amazon, then what's going to happen is that our conversion is going to go down, and as a result, we are actually going to be getting less visibility on Amazon. So hook means that you go straight to the point. So let's take some example. Let's say we have some kind of gym equipment brand, so some kind of workout stuff. So let's say that, okay, we are selling this kind of burst grips. Let's say that's our brand. So what could be a good hook for this? Hook could be that yesterday I hurt myself really badly at gym. Now my workout program is ruined for the next 6 weeks. We immediately identify ourselves as someone who's working out, someone using workout equipment. So the hook should be a bold statement, something that gets the attention from the right people. So now we have established that we are working out, something unexpected happened and ruined our workout routine or workout program. Next, we have story. What is story? Story is something that resonates with the target audience, so it's of value in one way or another. So it's easy to understand, so it makes sense to use like real world analogies and basically dumb it down. And this is not about that you would have like low expectations for people. No, not at all. It's just about that people are busy living their lives. There's just so much information around us, so we need as simple stories as possible. And it's about problem, it's about solution. Carrying on with our example, we could tell the story that what happened. So we lost our grip, and as a result the weight dropped on the foot and basically broke the foot. So now I cannot work out for 6 weeks. This happened, and then you told your experience to someone else, and someone else started mentioning to you that, hey, yeah, I know what it can feel happen if you lose your grip. And I started using these kind of grip holders, and now it has never happened to me again. So I have never lost my grip again. There's a whole art to story selling, and I'm definitely not a good storyteller at all, as you can notice. But the thing is that you don't need to be great storyteller in order to use this framework. So that's the good news. That's the good part. This framework just make it easier to explain to the target audience that what is it that we are offering. So then we come to the offer part. So last part 3, the offer. So what is it that you want the person to do? So there's some kind of call to action. Maybe sign up to get a free sample, enroll to training, buy the product. And I can definitely say I have done this mistake as well many times. The most common mistake is to ask too many things at the same time. And if you do that, then you will end up with a confused mind. A confused mind will always say no. If you confuse, you lose. So that's why it's really important to keep things simple. And for example, it's a good rule that if you're sending an email, for example, then you just focus on one thing. Get that person to do one thing alone. And same thing with different kind of flyers and brochures. So if you're selling on Amazon, maybe you have different kind of product inserts inside your boxes. So always just focus on getting the customer or the reader to do only one thing. If you confuse, you lose. So coming back to our example here, so if we would be selling something like this, then the story could be that I got injured, and that drove me on this quest to develop some solution for this. I knew that there had to be a better way, and I was just not familiar with the solution. So I spent some time investigating this, and finally I came up with a solution. I found the solution, so I will never ever get injured again. Working out is important, but even more important is that you have consistency in working out. So as I got injured, I had a gap in my working out. It ruined my workout program. So I don't want the same thing to happen to you. That's why I recommend you in getting this product. Make the most out of your workout program and don't get injured. You can grab yours here along with a special gift from me. So there's tons of resources, information about copywriting, and I mean, internet is filled with information. And here's also one cool book you can check out. So it's Copywriting Secrets by Tim Edwards. It also has an audiobook, so it's really easy to listen to and easy go through. Breakthrough Advertising by Eugene Schwartz is a classic, but a bit of a warning here that when you're doing especially like paid advertising, for example on Facebook, then you need to be cautious about compliance. There's certain things you cannot say on Facebook, such as direct claims and income claims and those kind of things. So that's something you always need to keep in mind. Give a thumbs up if you like this video, and please comment your biggest takeaway. Write your questions to the comment section. I will make sure to reply. And remember to subscribe to the channel. If you need advice from me or want me to help you, then just hit the link and sign up for my free training. See you soon.